if you aren't already, go follow me on my YouTube channel, and also add me on Snapchat, and go add me on Facebook. Okay, so today I want to talk about high school. Okay, so this was requested by a girl named Chelsea, and she's an upcoming 9th grader. And this is not just for like 9th graders, well, upcoming 9th graders specifically, but it's for like even middle schoolers and even some high schoolers who may want the advice that, you know, I'm about to give. So the first thing I want to talk about is, in high school, you have a reputation. Like, people always get a first impression of you, and once that first impression is made, it sticks with you forever. I honestly don't think that high school is mainly about making friends, but it's more about getting out of high school. So your reputation means a lot in high school because whatever you do sticks with you. If you going around doing some crazy stuff, it gets around the school fast, because we have this thing called social media. So don't do nothing crazy that you don't want everybody to know. And if you do stuff, don't do it publicly if you don't want nobody to know, because everybody will find out. If one person knows and they tell, everyone knows. So next thing I want to talk about with high school and friends. So about friends, high school isn't really about having friends. Yes, you can make friends in high school, and yes, not all your friends are real. Not all the friends you will make is going to be true to you. And it's kind of hard to decipher who's your real friend, who's not. But just know that in hard times, if they're not there for you, or if they don't support you, if they're not motivating you to do better, they're just not your real friend. Like, because you do have some people who will say they're your friend and really be preying on your downfall. Give it a while to get to know somebody so you can see their true colors, because everybody's true colors don't always show within the first couple months in the school year. They show at unexpected times, and that's when you realize, I gotta stop messing with her, or I gotta stop messing with him. But that being said, just be careful with who you trust and what you tell them, because if they're really sneaky, they'll go telling other people and it gets around to that. You're gonna lose friends. Like, I'm not saying it's guaranteed that you're gonna lose friends, but 9 times out of 10 you will lose friends, because not all the friends you had was real to you, or they're not real, period. And you're gonna find that out sooner or later. Maybe not at the time, but just be careful with who you call your friend and who your friends are, if you know what I'm saying. So next thing I want to talk about is boys. I said in my other video, boys in school, it distracts you from your schoolwork. And even if you have a boyfriend, or you want to have a boyfriend, because I know things happen, and when you have a boyfriend, you can spend time with him and stuff, but put your schoolwork first, because your schoolwork and your work is a priority. Your boyfriend comes after your schoolwork, because like I said in the other video, even if he's not there, or if he leaves, you still got some work to worry about. So your grades is gonna matter later on in life. Work first. These boys say they love you, but they really don't. And so the next thing I want to talk about is what to avoid. Drama. Avoid drama. Drama is gonna really distract you more than boys. You got girls talking out the side of their neck at something you done did. Sometimes girls can just be hating, or sometimes a girl be childish and just want to start stuff. So sometimes it might not always be about what you do, but it can sometimes be about what you say. So just be careful with what you say and what you say to people and what you tell certain people, as I was saying before, because it's going to be a he say, she say stuff, and it's going to keep going around. For instance, y'all played the game then when it starts with one person, they say something, and then it goes all around a circle. By the time it gets to the end person, tell me how many times, okay, from 1 to 10, how many times does it always come back as what the first person said? Like 2 out of 10. People can hear stuff wrong, switch up words, switch up whatever, tell them, tell her, tell him, and it comes back to you like, oh, well, Kamari said that, Jalen said that, Keisha said that, you don't like me. Like, you know, don't pay no attention to no drama, because drama ain't really gonna get you nowhere but in the fights. And that's the last thing you want to do in high school, because if you fight, it's all over social media, and if you lose, you lose. Like if you fight, you better know how to fight, because if you lose, that's all over social media. That's your reputation. So I'm just telling you, stop entertaining that. Drop it and move on. Academies and middle schools, or middle colleges, they don't really have time for that. Well, my school doesn't for sure. They don't tolerate drama. It's either if you start in drama and the guidance counselor finds out, that's your strike. You get 3 strikes. So stuff get crazy in high school. High school is the real deal. And the last thing I want to talk about is what to look forward to. So high school, I would say that you have more freedom. Like, you know how in middle school you're not allowed to be on your phones or whatever. Well, you have more freedom in high school. I'm going to just say that, because the teachers are not on your case as much, because you're independent now. You do what you do for you. You don't do it for nobody else. You can't blame anything on nobody else. Excuses don't matter in high school, like not at all. If you don't got it, you don't got it. Just say you don't got it, because the teacher don't really care for your excuses. Well, in my opinion, it's not hard. Like, high school isn't really that hard. It's just more work. And if you really take the time to learn the information and put in the effort, high school isn't really that hard. I passed all my exams. I came out with all A's and B's. So it's really not that hard, honestly. And then we're on a 10-point grading scale, so it's not really that hard. So, you know, look forward to more freedom and less, you know, teachers all up on you, all up on your case. Teachers ain't on your case nowadays. They don't deal with you. You just get kicked out, or it depends on what kind of teacher you have. But me personally, I like my teachers. I like my school, and it's just the right environment for me, because being at an academy keeps me out of all that non-stuff and stuff. And ever since I came from middle school and I transitioned to high school, and when I got into high school, it was really like, it takes you away from like a lot of people depending on where you go. So when it takes you from a lot of people that you've been in drama with from all middle school year, and you just get it's like a new start. Like, you can make new friends, but like I said, be careful who you call your friends, and live life, you know, because when I went to high school, I was so glad to be away from everybody, because my 8th grade year was nothing but drama. So I was so glad to be away from everybody. And then at that point, when I was in like high school, and after the year went on, I met some new friends, and I don't have near as much drama as I used to. I don't deal with drama anymore. I don't put up with drama anymore. I don't put up with these females. I don't put up with these boys. And I also want to say that in high school, it's good to do sports. It's good for your resume, and, you know, just so it's like you're doing more things at once, so it make it like, oh, she's a multitasker. She's going to be great in our college or whatever. So, yeah, high school is really just another step to college if you really want to go, and being more active with like doing other things, like, well, specifically sports and extracurricular activities. It can really help with like your resume. When you sign up for your classes, don't pick classes because your friend chose these classes. You pick the classes for you, because these classes are going to help you out, not what your friend want to do. Because when you're in high school, you're looking for, it's the start of trying to find a career. You don't want to be in the same career that your friend in just because that's your friend. Because what if you and your friend stop being friends and you just following after her? Don't ever follow after nobody. Do what's for you, because you gotta stick to your path. She gonna stick to her path, and whether y'all friends or not, y'all still got separate ways to go. So do what you gotta do. Okay, bye.